Hello. Hi. Today we have a working app for iOS. It's a mobile app. We're going to roll out to Android as well as web shortly. Today we are providing healthy, tasty, and affordable food through recipes with hyper-local price comparisons. Let me introduce my team. My name is Brandon Hall. I'm the business developer. I have a background in economics. Right here is Brian, our mobile developer. Here is Brian, another Brian. He's our marketing manager. And lastly, here is Javier Alvarado. He's our backend and API integration specialist. Okay. So we started off with a fairly altruistic intention, and not that we're veering away from that. However, we were really looking at the cost-conscious and health-conscious communities. And what we found is that there's limited knowledge of healthier food options. There's limited access to useful price comparison information, and emphasis on the useful. And lastly, there's a big disconnect between having recipes for healthy food and actually using those recipes. So our app enters into this space by connecting people with food that is healthy, affordable, and tasty. Anyway. So our app, mobile app, firstly on iOS, will roll out to Android, and we're going to create a web app soon. Our mobile app firstly provides users with a list of health-conscious recipes. We've extracted this data from the USDA, from a lot of PDFs. We've got the total price of making that recipe from local prices of ingredients, so local rather than just estimated, so that you know what the exact price is. And lastly, we generate the shopping list for ingredients, so from your nearby lowest price location or your closest location. Our tech is currently mobile app for iOS, so we're using iOS with Swift. We have a backend server. It's Vapor using Swift as well. And lastly, we have API integration with supermarketapi.com, and we're also integrating with the Walmart API. Additionally, we're going to later on develop a crowdsourced version of the pricing data, which we can license. So this is a shot of some of our code running right here, and then also some of our app running in an emulator. It's up here so that you can see it better. If we were just holding it up, you'd be like, So this is for vegetable soup. We have some dummy data in here currently. But the location is correct. This was from where we were developing this. So it's 2.3 miles versus 4.5, so closer location. We're currently filtering by distance. Sorry that you can't quite see that. So big price disparity here, but if you're sorting according to distance, that's what you need. But you can also sort according to cost. And so you're able to see all the items that you need, the quantity that you need it, and additionally the cost. And what we thought is that when you have the recipe there, it's not just a theoretical, when you have the price of the full recipe there, it isn't just a theoretical thing. It's not a recipe. It's actually just an item. It's one step away from being an item on a menu at a restaurant. So thank you. And then our opportunity is that this is very attractive to low-income and price-conscious users. A huge opportunity for data collection and usage. And with that data collection and usage, we can definitely pursue partnerships. Our competitive advantage is that we're able to integrate with, that we have integrated with multiple services. We provide up-to-date and relevant hyper-local prices for recipes and food. We provide those prices up front. And we track prices of commodity ingredients. So these recipes pertain to commodities, not like super niche ingredients, like I can't even think of it, but ones that you'll have to go way far for. And then, so reality check. We started with a very altruistic end. We wanted to make it for health-conscious and cost-conscious persons. However, we also need to make revenue. We need to bring it in to maintain it, to allow us to grow. And what we're going to do is firstly have in-app advertisements. We're going to have featured recipes according to grocers in the area, especially for those kind of more niche ingredients. And we're going to collect users' purchase data that gives... Oh, sorry. Okay, we're collecting a bunch of data. We were able to license that to grocery stores, investment groups, especially to fill in food deserts. If you can get the data on areas where there's no providers currently, then boom, you got a market. Lastly, web platform for social recipe sharing that will allow us to really get out there. Thank you.
So what's the benefit of this against a service that provides you with the recipe and the food already?
So with regards to the service that has the recipe and the food already, that's a good... Oh.
I'm actually a Blue Apron subscriber, and it's very expensive. For 3 meals, $60, that is a very expensive meal. What this app does is it sources where your ingredients are at the cheapest price, a one-stop shop. You just go to one shop, you get all your produce, all your ingredients for your one recipe that you like to make. Or if you want, you can plan a week of recipes out for your week or for your family. So this is a one-stop shop, much more cost-efficient.
So this seems like it's sort of really focused on large grocery stores. What if there's not a large grocery store in the area? Are you going to have to do a lot of handwork with local people what if they don't have an inventory system that's going to work with what you've built?
We've been looking into that, and we were thinking that what you could do is, for instance, if you have a succession of 3 points, all of these being groceries, and one in the middle doesn't have any data, we might be able to estimate what the prices for that might be according to if you have price here, but not here. You might be able to do some degree of estimation, and then we could potentially gamify it, having people contribute through crowdsourcing of information. They could go there, confirm those prices, see whether that is the case.
Currently the data might not be there, but eventually everything's going to be digitized. It's, today maybe not, tomorrow yes.
So there are a ton of recipe sites out there. Why are users going to go to your site?
So we've looked at our competitors, in particular so for recipe sites in particular, there are some that provide estimates of prices. From what we've found is that they're kind of estimates like statistical averages with regards to those ingredients, not hyper-local. If you can have that hyper-local element, it really does start to feel more like this isn't some theoretical recipe that I might, have. I can have this today. I can eat it. It's almost like a menu. So thank you.
Thanks, you guys.